If you are considering purchasing a probate property, you may have some questions. What is a probate property? And as a potential home buyer, what can you expect? That's the topic of today's Home Buying 101 episode. I'm Shannon with the Shannon Jones Team at Keller Williams Realty, and we're going to give you here a Reader's Digest version of what to expect. And then below, we will put the link for a blog post where you can find more details. So let's start with what's a probate property. When someone passes away and they have not made specific, adequate legal arrangements for the disposition of their property, then it is required to go through a legal process called probate. And the first thing that happens is an administrator is appointed. Now, if the property and the administrator meet certain requirements and the property falls within the Independent Administration of Estates Act, then it does not require court confirmation. There are some additional forms, there are some additional timelines that have to be met, and as a buyer, you should know that you will be purchasing as is, and that there may be some specific requirements as far as your good faith deposit or earnest money. But for all intents and purposes, the transaction is going to be, from your perspective, similar to a regular sale. If, however, the property doesn't fall within an Independent Administration of Estates guidelines, then court confirmation will be required. And what happens then is, once you, as a buyer, have gotten your offer accepted, you've done your due diligence, you then need to wait for the attorney, for the seller or the administrator to request a court confirmation date. And you will need to then go to court, and other buyers will have the opportunity to come in and overbid. There's a specific formula. They can't come in and offer, $1 more. And then if there's additional bids beyond that, the court can actually set what those increments are. If the court confirms your purchase of the property, and there's certain guidelines as far as how close to the appraised value that needs to be, but if the court confirms it, you will then move forward very quickly to close escrow, and you will now own the property. So again, that's the Reader's Digest version. If you have additional questions, go ahead and reach out to us. If you are thinking about purchasing a probate property, it is very important to have an experienced agent. And ideally, there would also be a very experienced agent representing the seller of the property. Thanks for watching, and again, let us know if you have any questions. I'm Shannon with the Shannon Jones Team at Keller Williams Realty in Long Beach, California.